Greetings, faithful fitness followers and fiends and friends and whoever else out there. Welcome to our short little yoga strength and stretch session. So we'll do a little bit of stretch and a little bit of strength, and we'll get a whole lot of awesome. So we're going to have about 20 to 25 minutes in today's solitary piece of equipment that we're going to use, a single little mini band. Now, if you don't have a mini band, that's okay. You can do all of these exercises just fine without it. It just adds a little extra spice to the mix. So I'm going to use that today. If you don't have one, that's okay. A sticky mat is, of course, as always, recommended. Makes things a little bit easier. And what else do I got to say? I think that's it. I think it's time to get to it. Here we go. I'm going to start right out with that band. Place it above the knees. Separate those feet so they're hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. And we're just going to inhale, sit the hips back, swing the arms up. Exhale, press back up. Set the timer. With the breath. Let's do two more. Now we're going to do a little squat and a little kick off to the side. A little squat, a little kick out to the side. Nice and slow and controlled. Nice and steady. We're not compensating and leaning and winging our leg out there. We're using those outer hip muscles for that abduction that they're made to do. Oh yeah. Let's get two more little kicks each side. You're getting a little fire going. I'm getting a little fire going. And we're going to keep that going. Squat, but now a little kick back. Down, a little kick back. We don't want to arch our back. Just use those glutes. And just send that heel back. It's not a very big motion. It doesn't need to be. Ooh, not falling over typically helps. And you can put your hands out by your head, by the sides of your head, on your hips, right at your sides. Those that don't really know what to do with them, you can do a few things with them. Yeah, we're still going. Yep. Not for much longer. Let's get one more on each side. And back up to center. And we're going to walk it out a little bit wider. Bring those arms out to the sides. Turn the palms up. Inhale. Rotating to the right. Exhale, return to center. Inhale to the left. Exhale back to center. Make sure you're inflating the belly and not the chest. Chest is the last to inflate on our breath. One more each way. And back to center. I'm going to switch perspectives. Feet are about hip width apart here. Inhale the arms up. And I'm going to exhale. Bring my hands to the heart center. Rotate. Twisting chair to the right. My feet are about hip width apart. Exhale, return to center. Inhale, press up. And on the exhale, we'll take it to the left. On an exhale, return to center. Inhale, press it up. And on the exhale, we're going to dive down to forward fold. Nice hinge. Keep that spine nice and long. We don't want to be rounded. Pull it in here. And we're going to bring hands all the way down. And we're going to jump back to plank. Oh yeah. And now our mini band is ready for us. Step out to the side. Just a little bit. You should be able to maintain level hips and torso. You shouldn't be torquing, dipping, twisting to either side. So if your foot doesn't tap out very far, that's okay. Doesn't have to. As we said earlier, that's not the goal. Let's do one more on each side. Hold nice, lovely little plank. On an exhale, drop down to chaturanga. You can bring the knees down if you need to. On an inhale, press up to up dog. Get the head away from the shoulders, chest open, quads active. Now on an exhale, let's do a push-up right into our down dog. Now remember, we don't want to be sinking into our joints here. We're pressing that floor away. We're going to do some little leg lifts with the breath. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, gently lower down. And left. Nice and steady and controlled. So the band here provides a little bit extra resistance, but what it really does is stimulate stability, losing mind, and control. It makes you waver just enough. One more on each. Shift back to plank. Make a quick adjustment. Okay, there we go. Then let's roll it to the side for a little side plank. And if we like, a little lift. Bring it back to center. And now, let's take it over to the other side. And a little lift. Bring it back to center. I'm going to lower the knees down. Bring them just underneath the hips, hip width apart, hands on the shoulders, shoulder width apart. Flip the toes under. Nice neutral spine. And give those knees a little lift. Bring your knees back down. And back up. That was enough rest. And back down. Now we're going to have the right knee down, stacked under the right hip, left leg out, hips locked into place, arms out to the side. Inhale, dip down, and then just going to give a little lift on that leg, that left leg. Left foot down. Exhale, lift up and all the way over. Stretch out that side. Bring it back to center. Switch. Right one out. Stacked over the left. Hips locked into place. Inhale. Tipping down. And then we'll give that right leg a little lift. Just enough. Right foot down. Exhale, lift. Then inhale all the way over. and bring it up back to center. Now I'm going to take it to seated. I'll adjust this pretty soon. Excuse me, oh my gosh. Up tall, feet flat. Hinge on back. Arms forward. Give the feet a lift. And from here, we're going to inhale. Bring it down, stretch pose, just hovering. Exhale. Lift back to our boat. Inhale, back down. Exhale, lift with the breath. Two more. And hold. Bring those feet down. Inhale, lengthen up, lengthen up. Exhale, keep that lengthened spine. Release forward. Bring it back up. And take that little mini band and put it on the arms. Arms forward. Hinge. Lift the feet. We're just going to do some pulses. Expand and contract. Hinge back down. I'm going to transition right over into a nice little plank. And from here, tap out to the side and back in. Widen your stance as you need to so that you don't do the hip dip and twist. It's not helping our core knee if we do that. One more inside. Hold it, hold it. Put the knees down. Start to sit the hips back, not to child's pose, keeping long from the tailbone through the shoulders, through the crown of the head. We don't want to be tucking and rounding. And bring it back up. All right. Mini band one more time around the legs. Roll it on back. Bring the arms up. Knees over the hips. And we're going to inhale. Start to extend the right leg. Left arm. Exhale back to center. And then the opposite. Keep a neutral spine. Nice and steady. So we don't want to press down in the low back, nor do we want to arch up. feels lovely. So we'll keep going. One more on each side. You can do it. Bring those arms out to the side. And we'll let those knees fall down to the right. Bring them back up to center. And then down to the left. Back up to center. Let's take that little mini band off. Set that aside. Let's put our left ankle over the right thigh. Keep that left ankle flexed. We don't want any unnecessary torque going into the knee. As we bring the right one in towards us. Release and switch. And release. Extend those legs out. Let your arms fall to the sides. Relax into a brief little Savasana. Let's roll it over onto our right or left side to the fetal pose. And we'll press it up to seated. Inhale those arms up. Exhale, release to the heart center. Namaste. There you go. Short little yoga stretch and strength to complement your other activities and other routines. Just a little something extra for a little spice into your day. And I'll catch you on the next one.